My name's Nick from Symplectic, and I'm going to give you a short demonstration that will help you understand how to get the best from your public discovery module profile by adding data to elements. First things first, add your username and your password. If you've forgotten either of those, you can click on the link below and reset them yourself. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to impersonate LiDAR. There are a number of ways of getting to your profile and also getting to your public profile. This button will take you to your discovery module profile, but for the time being we're going to stick with Edit My Profile and make some changes to the profile in Elements. On this screen we're in edit mode. You can also click to view the profile, which gives you a read-only view, but for the purposes of this today, we're looking at editing. The first thing to do when you reach this page is make sure you upload a photo. This is a really simple process. You click the link, you select a photo, and you can then crop that picture and save. This is really important for the profile. It means that somebody is much more likely to trust the information that's on the discovery module and then click on the link to view more information about you. The next thing to do is to check that your email address is correct. The system has a central email address for you which must be correct for the element system to be able to communicate with you and for you to be able to keep your data up to date. This is the first email address that's shown in the list. You can add other email addresses, so a personal and work email address if you wish, and you can also set the privacy of these or add or remove these as required by clicking on the Edit button. For example, if LiDAR wanted to make this a private email address and not show it on the discovery module, you can select private and click save. You can see then that the state has changed. The profile works consistently in this way all the way down the screen. So anywhere where you see an add or edit as we scroll down the rest of this, use these functions. We're going to look at the areas that will have maximum impact on your discovery module profile. First of all, add an overview, a short statement about yourself. Next, you can add in research interests. This should be focused a little bit more on the funding that you are currently getting or are interested in getting in the future. Next one down, we can also see that we've got some labels here. This is to indicate what you are available for in particular areas. So for example, if I click on here, I could add in media inquiries as an example. As you type, you get an option there, and then you just click the add button and that adds the label. The next section down powers part of the search functionality on the discovery module, and this is the fields of research. These have been pre-populated for you in most cases, and to switch or to take any of the tags off if you feel that they are not directly relevant to you, you simply click in and click any of the X's. Just leave behind the ones that most accurately represent you and your research. Scrolling down a little bit further, you should be looking specifically at academic appointments and making sure that you have at least a single academic appointment listed. This is then reused quite heavily on the discovery module, and the collaboration network makes particular use of this information. So please ensure that there is at least one academic appointment. As you carry on down, you can fill in as much information as you wish to. Another couple of key areas that might be of interest is the addition of a web address and or media. So this is currently about a YouTube video. In this section, the videos that you add will appear on the Discovery module. You can add in the label or the title, the URL of the video, and then a description of the actual video itself for people that are using a screen reader when they visit the Discovery module. This is really important for accessibility purposes. Once you're done with this section, from this page, back up at the top, you can click on View Your Public Profile. This will take you off to the Discovery module. Here we see all of the information that's been added. On the left-hand side, you can also see that the email address that we hid has also disappeared from view. I mentioned also the collaboration network. You click on the collaboration network and you can then start to view and understand LIDA's direct collaborations. If you wish to, you can also click on Extended and explore a little bit further. So look at the collaborators, the extended collaborator network. One of the key things here is looking at the institution key. This is where the information that you add to the academic appointments section is shown. And this is useful because when somebody is actually hovering over one of the nodes, it will help you to understand where they are currently from or working. Going back to elements, there are two further things that we want to look at. I'm going to go back to the home page for the time being. The first thing we're going to look at is publications, and then shortly after we'll look at grants. Both of these work in a very, very similar way and are quite simple to use. When you reach this page, you will either be looking at claimed publications or pending publications, depending on which link you click on. Looking at your pending list, elements may well give you a number of questions. In the section called Do These Identify You, you may see Dimensions researcher IDs, you may see email addresses, you may see ORCID IDs. These will all be used in the background to claim publications on your behalf, and you have the options of yes, this is me, no, this is not me, or just ignore if you prefer. You can see that the system is also going to try to help you understand why this particular identifier has been picked up on your behalf and might be you by reviewing this information. You can also click on this to check whether this is in fact definitely you or not. Because I'm impersonating LIDA, I'm not going to click yes at this stage. Looking a bit further down the page, if you prefer, you can do this manually, looking through each publication and either claiming or rejecting. Once you finish claiming your publications or rejecting them, you can go to the claimed list. On this page, there are two additional features that you might like to use. One is the favorite function, and this will help by promoting this particular article to the top of the list. You can do this for any publication you choose. The other one that you might be interested in is being able to change the privacy setting so that a particular item doesn't show on your Discovery module profile if you wish to. It's as simple as click on the globe icon and then select private. Now we'll take a very quick look at grants, which we can get to from here. This page works in the same way, and we can see now that LIDA has 3 claimed grants, 0 pending grants and 0 rejected grants. But the principle of this, it would be exactly the same. You may be offered identifiers. You may also have the claim and reject buttons available for you to be able to claim or reject individual grants. The last thing I want to show you in this demonstration is where you can go to allow and help the system to do automatic claiming for you. So going to the menu, under Settings and clicking on Automatic Claiming, this is where you can add in any number of identifiers. You see once again the identifiers that we saw on the publications list page because I didn't action those at the point, but you can also add in other identifiers as well, such as an ORCID ID. Again, this is going to help assist Elements do some of the heavy lifting for you and automatically claim publications and grants where this is seen. Don't forget, you can also add in any email addresses that you may use in your publishing identity as well. Once this is done, you will probably want to be able to just check your Discovery module profile. Again, you can do this in a number of ways. One option is to go up to the menu, go across to Reporting and go to the Discovery module. You can also get to the Discovery module, as we said at the beginning, from the home page as well if you wish to. Check that the information on here is all correct and displaying as you wish. Then don't forget to check your publications and your grants.